Chelsea Raby, senior.
Hallie Wurst, senior. Haley Meyer, sophomore. Michaela Kepschel, junior. Kira Stutzman, senior.
Drew Roush, sophomore.
Autumn Pielach, junior.
Jasmine Braha, sophomore.
Marissa Seiler, junior.
Cameron Easup, junior.
Aaliyah Glover, junior.
Madison Strauss, junior.
Selena Mullins, junior.
Jocelyn St. John Fisher, sophomore.
Avery Baldwin, sophomore. Natalie Stevens, freshman.
Caitlin Ursham, freshman.
Addie Case, sophomore.
Ella Hageman, freshman.
Kaylin Demelin, junior. Caitlin Powers, freshman. Addison Reckner, freshman. Casey Burt, freshman. Kylie Waldron, freshman. Mariana Rodriguez, freshman. Jennifer Flores, freshman. Jenna Norman, freshman. Danica Pack, freshman.
Emily Bailey, freshman.
Jaylee Lau, freshman.
What were you thinking or feeling this summer when you heard we might not have a volleyball season?
I was really disappointed because I wanted one last opportunity to play with the underclassmen and especially with Kira and Chelsea.
What are some of the things you did this season to prepare?
I had virtual workouts with my team and I worked really hard at open gyms.
What have you enjoyed so far about your senior season?
Getting closer with the underclassmen and getting better.
What are some of the goals you have for yourself this season?
Limit the amount of hitting errors that I have and just do as good as I can for my team.
What are the goals you have as a team this season?
Be Swan.
What have you done to achieve those goals so far?
We did it as much as we could in the preseason and we've stayed focused on our goals.
What would a successful season be like to you?
Going 5-2 in the league.
What were you thinking or feeling this summer when you heard we might not have a season?
I was disappointed because I wanted one last season with the seniors.
What are some of the things you did to prepare for the season?
In my free time, I worked out.
What have you enjoyed about your junior season?
Getting closer with my teammates.
What are some of the goals that you have for your junior season?
600 assists by the end of the year.
What are some of the goals you have for your team this year?
Having a winning record in the league.
What have you done to achieve those goals as a team?
We're 1-1 in the league right now, and we practice every day.
What would a successful season be like for you?
Having a winning record.
What were you thinking or feeling this summer when you heard that you might not have a volleyball season?
I was feeling really disappointed because it's my senior year and I wouldn't be able to have a senior season.
What are some of the things you did so far to prepare for the season?
We did a bunch of Zoom calls and worked out over the summer with our team.
What have you enjoyed about your senior season?
Probably my most memorable part was having senior night. That was a lot of fun.
What are some of the goals you have for your senior year for the team?
Winning leagues and having a winning record.
What have you done so far to achieve those goals?
We've watched a bunch of film and studied it, and we've worked really hard during practices.
What would a successful season be like or look like to you?
Ending on a good note and just having a winning record.
What were you thinking or feeling this summer when you heard that you might not have a volleyball season?
I was super devastated, at the thought that I wouldn't have a volleyball season because it's my senior year, and it's probably one of my favorite sports, and it just would have really sucked.
What are some of the things you did to prepare for the season?
Anytime we were able to be in the gym or having lifting or conditioning, I was always on and doing it just to prepare for if we had a season.
What have you enjoyed about your senior season so far?
I really enjoyed the girls, even though we can't have team bonding. We always make practice fun and try to do what we can at practice.
What are some goals you have for yourself for this year?
For myself, I'd really like to be the best that I can on the court, be positive for my team, and really execute what I need to do in games.
What are some goals that you have as a team this year?
I would say our biggest team goal is to win league, obviously, and go far in tournament.
What have you done to achieve those goals so far?
We always work in practice, or when somebody needs help, I help them out and tell them what to do and to fix and be better.
What would a successful season be like to you?
A successful season to me isn't only just winning. It's about no drama, having good chemistry, and having fun.